Good morning, Gems. Good morning, everybody. Y'all have to excuse my voice. I have strep, but one thing I want to tell y'all is, you should always try to make yourself feel good, feel better. Always put forth the effort to get up and look your best, regardless if you're sick or not. So that would be the first thing. As y'all know, my anniversary, my birthday, all of that just passed. So that went like excellent. But if you guys are subscribers and you follow my videos, you all know that my kids had strep. So in the process of me taking care of them, I wound up with it. Yeah. So this morning I'm just about to put on a little bit of makeup. I don't even know what makeup, excuse me, what makeup look I'm um actually going for this morning, but I'm about to put on some makeup. I changed my hair yet again. So my hair color and my hairstyle, meaning I cut my hair, is very different. So you guys will get to see that excuse me, once I unwrap everything and get everything going here. Make sure you turn, if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Make sure you turn on your notifications. That way you always get dings when I'm on. Even if you're at work or whatever, you can always come back in and watch them later. Excuse me. Like the way everything's set up is just not letting me be great. Between the strep, it's got me sounding raspy, hiccups, nose, like everything. But that's what happens when you're sick. At least my body isn't aching as bad today. Oh, so anyways, I've already prepped my face, primer, moisturizer, all that good stuff. Um, so yeah, I want to talk to y'all. So my birthday, right? Wait. Which one is this? My birthday was like bomb.com. Um, really, it truly was. Like my anniversary was cool. Hubby and I sat home. I think we had something to drink, like maybe like a little beer or something. Nothing major, just something kind of minor. Um, Robin actually got sick. Y'all saw that in my last vlog. So the day before our anniversary, she started with strep, and we were at the doctor's office. So she was home that day, and then the day of our anniversary, I think it was Tony that was home. Yeah, they've all been like out of school, been home. Y'all gotta excuse my eyes for watering and the sniffles and all of that. But pretty much that's kind of like what's been going on. And then on my birthday, I want to say my actual birthday, we just took care of the kids. I think my husband worked. Good morning, Boo. Thank you guys. Thank you, Monique. Thank you, viewers of you. Um, my actual birthday, we were home. Now, taking care of the babies and all that good stuff. I did cut cake on my birthday, so that was still fun. That's another reason I gained like unnecessary weight. Um, Sitting home eating cake and drinking liquor do that to you, pretty much. And then I rented out a suite at a. My cousin told me about the place. It was called Home Goods, or it's not Home Goods, Homewood Suites, I think, or something. Well, it's in with the Hilton. Really nice um suite. I mean, really nice. Full size kitchen, stove, all of that. So if you're ever looking for a place that has kitchen and stove and all of that, you can go through Hilton, and they have them. It's supposed to be like set up for you or whatever. Of course, when we got there, the lady, she kind of had like a little attitude at first, but it was cool. Unlike other hotels where they sit back and they just reserve your card, they pretty much swipe your card up front, but they do the final swipe at checkout. That way, if you used anything from the bar or anything like that, they could tag it on. But you have to have the entire amount on, like right then and there, which wasn't a problem. I had it in cash. Typically, I ask, can I put something on cash and something here, but whatever. So I invited a lot of people from when I worked at the dealership. I invited people from college, family, like my sister and her husband came. Surprise this. What you looking for, babe? I don't know your socks. She surprised us. Oh, I'm saying us. She surprised me. Damn him. She came. She came for me. And it was cool because they called the room and were like, we forgot to give you something. You have something at the front office. And so I was actually waiting on the daiquiri machine. Now, if you follow me on Snap, y'all saw all this. I've tried and tried and tried to save the story to my phone, but it doesn't do like how my own old phone did. Now I have an iPhone, so I'm still trying to get acclimated to this phone. Um, but what was I saying? Oh yeah, so that's why I haven't like made a birthday blog yet. And I did bring my camera that night, but of course, without the festivities, I forgot to do everything. I forgot to film, but I did have everything on Snap, and I do have everything in like photos. So I'm thinking about maybe doing like another collage like I did for my anniversary and put that up there for y'all to view, for y'all to see, being that everything was like a day apart. So anyways, I'm thinking y'all, oh, this is a new palette. I haven't reviewed it yet, but this is a new palette I got. It's Julia. So when I was leaving out to go get go get ready, and I left my husband at the room so he could wait on Good Morning Complete. When I was wait on the daiquiri machine, he called and was like, well, the front desk just called. Look at this. That's so pretty. Front desk just called and said, they had like some type of package or something for you. And I was like, really? Okay. So I'm thinking I'm like about to get a gift basket or just, I really did. Y'all know it was anniversary birthday week. So I just figured they was giving. What you say, baby? Yeah. He said nobody knew he was there yet. It don't matter. The point is, I thought I was getting something. Y'all know how that go. So I thought I was about to get something. Shut up, Kendra. So I go downstairs because he was like, well, they said they sent in the maid up or whatever. You don't have to worry about it. So I was already pulling out of the place. So I just decided, like, you know what? I'm going to go see what's going on. And I'm just going to go and get it myself. So I went in there and the lady was behind the desk. And she's like, hold on, I'm going to go get it for you. So I was like, oh, I got a fruit basket. I got a basket or something. I was like, I better get something as expensive as this room is. Because I'm dealing with my cousin. She and I kind of got like the same taste, but she just got a little bit more, you know, she a little bit more, she can do it. She can live that lifestyle like that. She only got one child, I got three. So it's a difference. But anyways, so I go in there and they go to the back. And then, of course, out comes my sister. So I'm really, like, y'all, what people don't know, like, I can cry. I'll cry behind stuff, but I try not, like, if everybody else crying, I'm not gonna cry. That's just how I am. But when I saw her, like, I got all watery eyed. We hugged and stuff, and you know, it's not hateful husband. And so when you cry, I cry. We cry together. So that's how I got, alerted that my sister was there. So then, her husband and I, we all went back because they had their dog, came back to my house to put the dog up and stuff. I let my husband know, which he was still dumbfounded because I was like, baby, there's no maid gonna come. I was like, Renee and them are here, so they were surprising us. And he's like, well, the maid ain't never came. I was like, babe, it's because there is no maid. I was like, it was Renee surprising me that she was here. And he's like, oh, okay. So we go back. He went on a daiquiri machine, which I had a dual daiquiri machine. I had Hurricanes because I'm from Louisiana, of course. And then I had pina coladas. That was the other. Now, technically, I wasn't supposed to have a dual machine. I was only supposed to have a one-sided machine, but it was some kind of Mexican fight my husband said going on that weekend. So um, everybody kept getting booked up. Even my machine, the person came and they did a like deposit on it. So that's how it got. Um, everybody was just booked. So that's when I had to get the dual machine. So instead of paying like $75 for my machine, I paid, I think, 160 something. It was like double the price. So instead of 75 plus tax, it was that plus tax for two, which is fine because one batch, each a group of 25, each person can get 3 cups. And we had 3 batches. Now, I was supposed to get 4 things of 1.75 liters of alcohol. Instead, I bought 3 because I knew people were coming over an hour because I'm always the one that travels an hour. I knew people were coming over an hour to get to me. So I didn't want people to be drunk, to where they couldn't drive home and stuff. But my husband, I guess he didn't know that. So he only put in like 2 bottles of liquor. And I'm like, the drinks were weak. And so everybody was like, no, you gotta, what's going on with the drinks? So finally we got him to put the other bottle that he was hiding. Because at first I thought it was me, like, oh, dang. Like maybe I should have got all 4 bottles because the drinks are really weak. But once he put in the liquor, everything was fine. Like everything was cool. So I did a Creole shrimp and sausage pasta. I also did jalapeno wings and buffalo wings. I was supposed to do some boudin balls, but I really didn't have time and people were about to come. So I just kind of had to, be like, okay, I don't have enough time to do all of that. Um, I got the Family Feud game. That was so much fun. My brother and his friend came. It was just a lot of people there. And so we played like a lot of games. I can't remember the game that like my brother had us playing. It kind of reminds you of is it not gestures? I don't know, y'all. Y'all know I don't really go anywhere, but it was some kind of little game and you had to put it up to your head and try to guess, act out the word. People had to guess it, but you had more clues and stuff. You could say more than you can in charades. So that was fun too. Of course, stayed the night in my suite. My aunt was in town, so everything just worked out because she wound up keeping the kids. Now, originally, let me tell y'all, originally I was supposed to have it was supposed to be like a formal party, and I had rented out this place to do my party, right? Then they switched management like in the middle of everything. So when they switched in the middle of everything, what happened was the old management and the new management didn't communicate. So therefore I wasn't able to get my venue because they overbooked it for that date. And after that, the lady, she had kind of like a little attitude and I don't really like dealing with all of that. So I was just like, you know what? Y'all can keep it. Don't even worry about it. I'll just find another venue. But every venue wound up being blocked and stuff for that day. So it was like I didn't have, it just kept getting down to the time. And I was like, oh God, well, I don't have anywhere to, anywhere to do it. And so I found this other place. It was a restaurant. And it was kind of like, at first I was never worried about doing food, getting the food catered, but they had like a private party room and everything was going to work out once again. So I go in that day to pay the deposit and show you how people just don't want you to be great. I go in that day to pay the deposit or whatever. Same day we talked to him, I told him, okay, I'll be back at this time, to pay or whatever. So we get back. Now all of a sudden he's like, oh, well, I can't do the party room because we're going to only have 2 people working. And I was like, okay, well, what does that have to do with the party room? I was like, well, will I still get my party prices and stuff? He's like, no, you won't be able to get anything at the party prices. So you're going to have to like pay for everything itemized. And he just leaves the paper and walks off. Didn't say anything, just truly left the paper. and walked off. So now I'm sitting there like, oh, really? You think you're about to scam me and get over on me? I was like, nah, sweetie, I run a business. I know how it go, and I don't ever scam people. So, my that's how my cousin wound up telling me about the suite. Because originally I wanted to do a hotel suite or get like a penthouse, but I was like, well, I don't want to spend all that money and we get kicked out, of a place because they're saying we're too loud or whatever. Because most hotels or suites and all of that, they only allow you to have up to 5 people in your room, and then you have quiet hours and all that. And if you're above that, they can put you out, and you still have to pay, and it's really nothing you can say or do about it. Um, so at that point, I was just like, you know what? My cousin happened to call like right when Robin and I, that's my middle daughter, were up there talking to the guy. And so I just told her, I said, you know what? I can't deal with it. Like everything trying to fall apart. And I was like, I'm just simply trying to have like just have my party and chill. Like last year I had surgery. I also didn't get to do my party because a person that was a close friend of mine's, she was going through emotional stuff behind a stupid fool. So I went and I spent my entire birthday with her to try to, just uplift her and keep her from feeling bad or crying or whatever it was that she was doing. But so I really wanted to do something. I felt like I have to do something this year. Like that's just what it is. So my cousin was the one telling me about the suite, and that's how we got the suite. And well, that's not how we got the suite, but I mean, of course, that's what made me be like, you know what, let me just go ahead and do the suite. Because sorry, y'all know this like parallel parking. Some stuff you have to kind of concentrate on what you're doing. Some stuff don't really matter. Yeah, so either way, I had a lot of fun. I really did. We had music, we had food, we had daiquiris. Um, my auntie, she was in town. She watched the girls. After everybody left, of course, me and my husband, we went ahead and we stayed that night because we didn't get a chance to have any privacy for our anniversary. So it just kind of all panned out. Next morning, the daiquiri guy came all extra early because he knew I had to get out of the suite for 11. So he came at that time, checked out, got the machine. We came home. Husband had to go to work. Kids and I were home. So you know how that go. And other than having strep and all of that, um, I would say I had a really good birthday. I didn't go to the Janet Jackson concert. Now, that was the only thing I wanted to do. Janet was actually in town for my birthday, um, for my actual birthday on the 14th of September. She was in Dallas for her tour, but I didn't go. And the only thing that kept me from going was the American, like I stay an hour away. The American Airlines Center, I'm not really familiar with it. Like if I'd had somebody to go with me, probably, because I could have gone alone. But had I had somebody to go with me, I think it would have been better because I really was not familiar with the area because I never go to Dallas for anything, like at all. Um, Absolutely nothing. And then they were charging like almost $30 for parking at the event center. So that was like another thing that just kind of kept me from being like, oh, let me go, let me go. I don't know if y'all can better see me do this winged liner. Yeah, I really like this Zulu palette from Juvia's Place. You know, I know they have a lot of mixed reviews about the company and stuff, but you know, I do take reviews into consideration. But I'm a type of person, if I like something, like if I was really stuck between this palette and the Magic palette, which I think I'm still going to get the Magic palette, and I really only want the Magic palette for those two blues that they have in there. They have like these two really, really, really deep blues inside the palette. So that's kind of like why I really want it. Um, honestly, it is. That's the only reason I want it is for the blues that's on the palette. I'm not sure how this camera shows up. If y'all can really see. But I did like a brown. Today's the last day of summer, so I kind of made it a summery fall transition on my eyes. It's really pretty. It's not too overbearing. It's just enough to be subtle where you can see like it's the yellow going. It's almost like a sunset, like yellow going into orange into brown. So that's like the transitions. But I like it. I'll do my liner and stuff last. Okay. So y'all tell me like what's been going on with y'all, what y'all been doing. As you can see, y'all always all in my business. Always all in my business. I got some new brushes. Of course, I got new flat iron, face products, hair products, like a whole bunch of stuff. And I'm gonna show y'all my hair too, because I took the red completely out. Now y'all saw me, I think about a week ago, and I had to tone it and go down just to kind of get to this color. Or eventually I want to go like a blonde on my hair, not a weave, but I don't know because it is the summer. I mean, the winter is coming. So I really don't know if that's just kind of like, you know, that's gonna be real harsh on my hair, but as a stylist, I think I can handle it. In fact, I know I can handle it because all I have to do is make sure that I'm taking care of everything. Y'all, I always mix techniques. Sometimes y'all see me with one thing. Next time you'll see me doing a little something different. Like right now I'm just using a flat foundation or concealer brush to apply my foundation all over. So that's kind of seamless that way. And then I'll come back with my beauty blender and really get like that skin-like effect. I do want to go check out the Fenty line. I think I'm more so interested. I think that Trophy Wife that everybody does not like. I think if used in moderation, it should be okay. I do want to go and take a look at it though, swatch it like on my skin. And I am interested in like her foundation and concealer. Because even though I like this black opal concealer that I use now, like that's probably the only thing I use to like highlight and conceal at this point. I still want like something really, really. I like stuff that looks really natural. You can be beat and look natural at the same time. You don't have to all out just look like you got a whole bunch of makeup on. Because I'm not. I love makeup, but I don't wear makeup every day. You know, I wake up and go natural faced more often than I do getting up wearing makeup. So I'll change my hair more often before I, you know, get up and do makeup every day. Now, like when I have clients, if I have a sub job, if I'm going to something where I need to, you know, be dolled up, then I'll do it. Other than that, I'm not popping on makeup every day, not even foundation, because my skin is pretty clear already. Now, like in this instance where I kind of just feel extra tired, I'll do it, you know. But I like my moles, I like everything, and I like medium coverage. Like a lot of the people, a lot of like, I think that's the thing people have to understand. A lot of the reviews that are on YouTube right now, where you have people some of these bigger YouTubers that don't like it, y'all got to keep in mind, because they complain about the coverage is not full. They don't even need full coverage, but they're so used to wearing stuff where they look caked up till that's why they're complaining about it. So you kind of just have to learn to read between the lines of what's kind of going on and what's not going on, and make the best decision for you. Me, I'm more of a medium coverage girl, or a sheer coverage with all of my foundations, whether it's powder, no matter what it is. That's just kind of like how I like to rock. So I actually want to go and check out Fenty. I just haven't been feeling the best, so that's why I haven't gone to check out anything. But I do commend Rihanna for taking the time and the effort, um, to go on and really try to cater to everybody. There are too many makeup brands that want to cater to one person. You have too many brands that kind of start out black owned, and then they start catering to everybody else as well. And I mean, it just is what it is. People act like it's hard to just mix up some foundation and make a new shade. If you can make all, yeah, it's easier to make all those lighter shades, but you could do a darker shade too. Okay, see, I like it to look like I really have nothing on. Absolutely nothing on. So that's my Urban Decay, my Naked Skin Urban Decay. At first I wasn't really, I liked it when I first got it. And then I was like, I don't like it. Then I went and I got the black opal. It's more of a cream. And I was like, okay, I like this. And then I was like, I don't like it. But sometimes it just takes getting used to a product, because now I like my Urban Decay. Especially now that like my true skin tone is coming back, because it hasn't been as hot now when I go out to run. So like my complexion, I'm not like overly tanned like I was before and stuff. So that works out. Where's my Anastasia? This one is an earth. I really felt like I could have gone darker, but again, I don't like to I just don't like stuff to be too much. I like to do my 4 points on the face. See? Only I typically don't do down here, but since I have gained weight and my face is more full than it typically is, that is the reason I contour differently. You contour based on how your face, or everything changes, how light hits your face naturally, not how everybody else contours. Like some people contour their nose, and I just feel like they shouldn't contour their nose, because their nose is already small enough. So what's the point in contouring it? But like for me, my nose is, it needs it. You see? And sometimes you could just highlight your nose and then you don't have to contour either. But for me, like mine is already big, so I don't like to highlight it for real, because it draws a lot of attention to it. So with your contour, you want to kind of keep it in the same place, right? And the trick is to kind of move up, not down, because you don't want to look like you have a beard or have a lot of dark shadowing on your face. And you just kind of bring whatever is left, like in a fish lip motion. If you go to beauty school, like you don't have to have a license to do makeup, but you know, if you get your cosmetology license, you learn how to do everything. Manis, pedis, makeup, waxing, esthetician, eyebrows, like you learn everything. So that's why I always tell people, be careful when you take like these makeup classes and all that, because you're not really getting certified. You're just getting like a certificate of completion. And there's a big difference. As a licensed cosmetologist, you can actually say, hey, I'm a certified makeup artist. Because you can go to school for cosmetology and just decide all you want to do is makeup. And that's fine too. That's all you have to do. A lot of people don't know, you know, and a lot of these salons and stuff don't tell people. I had somebody ask a really good question here on YouTube yesterday. They were like, well, what if you go to a salon or something and you feel like they're telling you the wrong thing? Y'all, if y'all been following me from day one, I always tell people, if you go somewhere and you don't like the services, say something. You have questions, say something. You should be asking questions, doing stuff, trying to figure out what's going on. You should be interviewing, doing your own consultation for the person that's going to be doing your face or your hair or whatever. Don't just go sit and get your hair and stuff done and then you turn around and you don't like it, you know? So I'm just going to my Tarte palette now. And I am taking this bigger contour brush, I know, because I want more shadowing down the side of my nose in a natural way, kind of. You could do it with a smaller brush, but it'll be more detailed. And that's not the like more chiseled. And that's not really the look I'm kind of going for today. I kind of just want a softer look to my nose. And I'm going to actually start to layer all of this. So I'm going to come down and just use a little bit of this because I'm going to use the Juvia's Place over it too. But I think this one is like really good for getting soft shadows along the face. If you don't take out too much color, you don't have to bring back too much color to the face and all that. And if you do the jawline, you really do want to kind of go along the jawbone and kind of like under it a little bit. That'll give you like the perfect shade or shading, however you want to say it. So with the Juvia's Place, all their stuff is really, really, really pigmented. See how I blend? I blend everything, y'all, because when it hits my face, I want it to all look seamless and not see all these lines and look like highlight, blush, contour. You know, I don't like that. So that's just how I am. Everybody has their own way they do their face. So I also purchased this one. I purchased them at the same time. It just came at 2 different times. That's all. But this is the Saharan Blush Volume 1 thing. And y'all, the orange really brightens your face. The pink really is complimenting. This one I like to contour with. These two, now they all can be used as blushes or they can be used as eyeshadows, but they're mainly for blush. This one I like to contour with. These two these 3 I like to use for blushes, and these 2 I like to use for highlights, and they're so pretty. I'm not gonna do a swatch. Y'all can probably go somewhere on YouTube and kind of find a swatch or something already. Okay. So I'm gonna take that contour shade, just a little bit of it, and put it on my eyeshadow brush and just kind of deepen up my crease just a little, like right there. Just on the outside corner. See? Just because I want to be a little extra. Not too extra, just a little extra. I just wanted that pop right in the corner, that's all. To give kind of like a, not so much a cut crease look, but just smoking it out more. Hubby off work today, so that's always good. And y'all, I'm sorry if my energy is down. Like I said, I do have strep, so I really am trying to kind of, just talk through everything. But my throat is like on fire. And I'm blending too, so that just adds a little bit more depth to um, my eyes. And I'm gonna come back in with my yellow and just smoke it out a little more, or blend it out a little bit more. I love a smoky eye. I do. I can't even lie to y'all. These Sigma brushes, a lot of the brushes that I picked are tapered. So the way they hit the face, you can hold them kind of like to the side, or you can hold them directly on and get two different looks, two different looks. Two different looks. Hey. All right. So I'm going to go into that same contour shade. But remember, you want to do it. It's definitely buildable. Definitely a lot of pigment. So you kind of want to build it on. Not sure if I'm wearing falsies today or not. But I got some beautiful minx lashes from Lily's Lashes. And I'm real picky about my lashes because sometimes I want to do my singles. Sometimes I want to do individuals. Now this one kind of gives you like this brush gives you like more of like a controlled, like very detailed placement. You could definitely do a larger brush, but this one gives you more detailed placement of everything. Okay. Now, me personally, let me show y'all something that I like to do, especially when I get pressed powders. So say like this with my Master Chrome, my MAC. See, my Black Radiance. I've done the same. You just can't tell on both on my highlight, my Ginger Snap highlighter, and on my blush. I like with my pressed powders, and I got to be careful when I open it because I don't want to lose anything. I like to kind of dig like a little hole. Can y'all see that little hole in the middle? And kind of grind it up because I like them to kind of be like, instead of pressed, I like them to kind of be loose because I just feel like it picks up way more pigment versus me over applying, and then I could just take a little bit and apply it kind of like where I want to. That's just how I like to roll. See? So I don't want y'all to think like they're broken. It's just, oh, well, I just dumped out powder that time. It's okay. It's not broken. It's just a powder. I hadn't closed it all the way when I dropped it. Now I got to see it. Well, that's something I shall have to clean. I got some makeup wipes that I really absolutely just, I couldn't even tell you. It's by Argan Oil. It's a makeup cloth. Well, now I have a highlighter all over my countertop. That's never good. All right, that's clean. That's good. That's gone. Y'all see how much I've gained? Look at my stomach area. It's just, it's ridiculous right now. Ridiculous. I haven't been running either because my ass been sick. So who you gonna run to? Who can I run to? I'm like Escape. Where I'm going to run at? What I'm doing? All right. Okay. All right. So now blush. So I still like my Eco Tools. I even have other blush brushes that I like, but this is just kind of like my go-to when I'm trying to do my blush. I'm gonna mix these two today, the orange and the red, and see what I get. All right. Look at that. Look how much you get on there. This orange I like because it's just so subtle. And it gives like, it just wakens up the face. It brings warmth to the face. That's why I like it. This is not overbearing. It's not too much. But now I'm going in with Zane. So I use Toby and I'm going to layer it with Zane. Ooh, might have did too much with Zane. So I start light and build it up. Yep. See that? Didn't need much. Because I can be a bit heavy-handed when it comes to my blushes. And so my blush is on. But watch this. Like I said, I like to blend everything together. That's just how I am. Blend that in with my contour. All right. So I can use my fan brush, but I'm not. I'm going to use my Sigma F37 brush. And I think I'm going to come in. I always use Zara. So let's try Lila today. I like that. That's pretty. So sometimes I come up in here and sometimes I come on the inside of my brow. When I highlight, it just depends. So right here in between my eyes, I like to put a little bit of shimmer or something and bring it up because I like my forehead to be glowy. I do. I'm not gonna lie. Do the tip of my nose with the brush. So I got a lot on right now, but don't worry because I'm gonna blend it. Because I don't want to look like Rudolph. You know, everybody want to be Rudolph. Play reindeer games, but that's not what I want to do. So I just start blending everything right there and I bring it up into my, not into my hairline, but as close to my hairline as possible because I want to save my edges. I do. Anything that's excess, I bring down the bridge of my nose. So now I'm gonna do my Cupid's bow. Trick with the Cupid's bow, a lot of people don't understand. Just come straight down the middle where you would want the line and you would create the line. Because the thing about highlight is just made to catch, like when you turn certain ways. When you're looking straight on, you don't see it. But it's when you turn certain ways that you should get those little pops of color. And I like to go above the lip line because when I put all my stuff on my lips, I'm gonna have, I have my highlight. And that part, It's done. It's really that simple, y'all. You don't have to do too much. You don't have to be out here looking absolutely crazy, caked up. This could be daytime. I can easily change this eye into a nighttime look. Um, it's more so just what you want to do. Sad thing is, I feel so bad. I don't want to eat, but I know that I have to. So with me, I'm not taking any medicine. I'm trying to do like a natural remedy, which is when my kids get strep from other people at school, because this you can't avoid that when they catch it or whatever. Typically, I do like to go the natural route. Like I do garlic, um, honey, and cayenne pepper, and I make a paste. And we're supposed to do that 3 times a day, but y'all, it's so disgusting. You don't wind up doing it 3 times in a day. I'm just being real with you. You don't. Now, I didn't put on any concealer today. I just didn't. I didn't feel I needed any, but had I put on a little, then I would have used my black opal. And if y'all just want me to, I can put on a little and just show you because I don't have to bake or anything. I just like the way this naturally. Because see, I don't wear a lot of it anyway. I literally get like just them little corners, warm it up with my finger. And it's kind of, I don't go all the way up into my eyes because I have the shadowing on there. And look, that's really all I would have to do. Of course, I would normally would have done it before, but I'm just showing y'all like if I were to use it, where I would put it, what I would do. And that's just to show y'all, but I don't feel like I needed any today, so that's why I didn't do it. And my face looks really, natural, and I like that. I really do. What's gonna really make this look pop is because I'm gonna do, yeah, I do. I like that. It's like a deep, deep. I have one in NYX too that I like, but the Maybelline, being that it's a lip stain, is like a plus because I don't have to worry about reapplying or anything like that. And that's really what's gonna set this look off. Is this one. Just make sure you have the eraser so that you can erase it when you're taking it off. Okay. So I'm not even going on the outside. I'm just staying on the inside of my lips because I kind of want my highlight that I put there to really pop. This lip stain does dry matte, of course. Duh. Okay. And I'm just going to clean up kind of around with some concealer. Just to really get it more poppy. And it just really makes the line pop. Kind of gives you like a perfect. Especially if the concealer is not too light and it's like your shade. All right, y'all. You know, I was saying I was going to do liner, but I don't know if I want to do liner or not because I kind of like it with this look without the eyeliner look. So I think I'm going to just line my bottom lashes. I mean, my bottom of my eye because I really like how natural the yellow looks without a liner. So I think I'm going to just line the inside of my eye with some wood gel. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to line the inside of my eye so that my eye pops, but not the top. I'll just stay along my water lines. Do the inside waterline and yeah, because I want to leave like my makeup to look like a cat eye effect without me making a cat eye or another stuff. So I just wet my smudger brush and I'm gonna kind of smudge that liner that I just put on to keep it soft. If I wanted it bold, I would leave it like it was, but I'm gonna make it softer. See, and it kind of gives more of a smoky look. And I'm gonna come back under with that same makeup brush, whatever is left on it that I used earlier. Come right underneath it. See, it just gives a softer effect, especially since I want kind of like a soft look today. I guess that's what I'm going with, a soft look today. All right, same thing over here. Semi-damp. And pull the eye down. I'm going to smoke out that liner. Okay, come back with the same makeup brush from earlier and just blend in what I just smoked out with what I have on my eye. That part is done. I'm going to take my larger brush and really just carry the powder up. And another thing, y'all, it's okay if you get eyeshadow, like your darker, your transition color on your nose, because it's just going to chisel it down even more. Now, I can tie line, and that's what I'm about to do. So I'm going to just dip a little bit on this. And I'm going to line the inside of my upper. This is going to make it look full and make my eyes pop. And still give me like a lined look. See? See the difference between this eye and this eye? You can see the top of it is lined. Ugh. On that eye, I kind of poked myself in the eye a little bit, so it started watering. But for the most part, I'm okay. And of course, I'm going to have to wash my towel. I'm out of my other makeup wipes, so that's why I'm using my towel. If your eye get teary-eyed in there, you can get a Q-tip. A Q-tip will clean it. And you could do it. But I don't have a Q-tip by me real quick. So I'm going to just come in with this and take the water out of my water line where it's tearing up. All right, that's good. So mascara, of course. And I don't really want to put on I don't want to put on any lashes today. But just to show y'all the lashes that I do have, I have these right here. These minks. These are tees. Oh shit. These are tees. I really, really like these. Just to show you how they would look if I were to put them on. So y'all can kind of get the look. See? Oh, well, that would be tees. Y'all still there? I don't know what I did. Oh yeah, y'all still there. I was like, what the hell did I do? My screen popped off. Oh, I lost my chat. Show bra, nice bra, show bra pic. Well, it's actually a shirt that I have on, not my bra. Sorry. So those are tees. They're like 30. And then I think it's Mykonos, whatever. These are real pretty too. You like my yellow eyeshadow? Mm-hmm. I think I'm about to do blue mascara. Wouldn't that be pretty? Yeah. I love blue mascara. I love the color blue. You already know that, but I love blue mascara. So I had to go get the new one that Makeup Shayla let out with Maybelline with her collab. I'm not really interested in the popping purple. And maybe that's why every time I go to the store, the purple is there. The blue is completely sold out. The black is completely sold out. The purple has actually been there. But I like, of course, when Maybelline did the blue the first time with the great lashes. Because wait, that's not it. That's not it. I think so. Let me see. Because I have a clear. Yeah, see, this was my blue too in the great lash. So I like them both. So I'll see how this one does since this is the big shot. I like the big shot. At first with the first black formula they had, I didn't really like it because as a contact wearer, I was getting like fumes or something. Um, and no, I didn't curl my lashes today, y'all. I guess I should have, huh, since I'm not wearing falsies. So the trick with this is you don't want to let it dry and then go and apply. You want to keep applying while it's wet. And I don't know why the formula is like that, but I've learned that it's better to just keep applying it while it's wet than waiting while it's dry. Because once it dries and it sets, it's almost like crust. So you like my blue lashes? You know I live for some blue lashes, husband. Yeah, but I actually like that yellow one. Oh, you like the yellow one? I tried to think since today's the last day of summer, what I could do that was summery but transition into fall. So I did yellow and brown and orange. So that blue just make everything pop even more. But I'm glad you like my yellow husband. You know, he don't never really notice anything I do, y'all. I have to come to him and say, did you notice this? Did you notice that? Babe, do you like this? Do you like that? Before he actually notices. All right, so I want to do at least one more little coat of the blue. It's for a trial. Because I don't want is for everything to clump together. So usually if I'm working with a mascara that's a little clumpy, I'll even come in with my little lash brush or brow brush, and I'll just kind of set my lashes how I want them to look, or make them fuller, or whatever. I don't know if y'all can see this makeup look. Y'all might have to follow me on Snap to see this one. Stylist Raven. If y'all ever want to know where my information is, it's right there in the about section of my YouTube channel. Time to parallel park, y'all. Why do people get so quiet when they parallel parking? Why do they focus so much, right? That's what I'm gonna start calling it. Time to parallel park. So if you wear contacts like myself, then you know what I'm doing. Got a few little specks on my contacts, so I was actually taking it off. But if y'all can see, I'm not sure this lighting and all that, if y'all can really see what I got going on, but guess what I'm about to do? Go on Snap and show y'all what I got. So today, best you gotta do something, right? Highlight popping, lips popping, yellow eyes are popping, blue mascara is popping. And my hair about to be popping too. Parallel parking, y'all. Parallel parking. So I'm going to have to do the same thing with these upper lashes, where I kind of just brush through them a little as well. I think because it's blue, it'll show where it clumps, and I don't really want it clumping. I'll come on my same brush. Oh, I'm supposed to pick out. Actually, y'all, did y'all know you're not supposed to do that? Go up and down like that with your mascara. Because you put air in it. And there's some other stuff. I learned that in beauty school. But sometimes that's the only way to get out right at the beginning of the opening. See, this is all what people don't show you. Now, I could have gone faster on this had I been feeling well and had I not been running my mouth so much. But we edit the hell out of videos, y'all, to get the best views. And when I say views, I mean like angles. So that when y'all look at it, cute. Okay. Okay. So that's it for my eyes. Everything. Right. All right, so to show y'all my color of my hair, look at that. I am officially caramel and uh, what is it? Caramel and beach sand by Joico, and I layered my hair as well. So it's no more red, y'all. This is the new hair color and cut. My husband really like it. I'm not really fond of it just yet, because it's new. And so when something's new, you have to kind of get used to it. But I did this on yesterday because I was like, you know what? I just feel so bad. Let me go do something with myself. And typically when I'm sick, that is what I'll do. I'll do something to my hair, to my makeup, and just change my whole look. Watch, I'm gonna call him back here and see what he thinks. Now y'all know my hair always been thin, so it's gonna be a little flat in some places. Plus I had it wrapped. I did have it wrapped with curls, but so y'all can see the back. So instead of, and I cut 5.5 inches because it was here and now it's there. So yeah, and if y'all follow me on Snap, y'all saw that too. Yeah, so you just gotta play with it and play with it until it does how you want. So this is gonna be my colors for the fall, unless I add some more blonde or something to it. This is it. All right, y'all. So I did all this just so I can feel better because I really don't have anywhere to go. So until next time. Oh, can you see the yellow? Maybe y'all can see the yellow and the blue now. Can y'all see it? Bye.